You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You can go and subscribe, cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic.
This would be a dream scenario for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears in the first round of the 2024 NFL Draft. Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. So, Bears fans, I was sitting here thinking about the 2024 NFL Draft, and I was thinking about how the Bears have picks number 1 and picks number 9 in round 1 of the 2024 NFL Draft. And as we all know, the Chicago Bears are assumed to take Caleb Williams with the number 1 overall pick. But then I was thinking about pick number 9. And if this scenario actually happened for the Chicago Bears, this would be an amazing night for the Chicago Bears organization. So let me break it down for you guys. The first 8 picks could very well go like this, Bears fans. Caleb Williams going number 1 to the Bears. Drake May and Jaden Daniels going 2 and 3 to the Commanders and the Patriots. Marvin Harrison Jr. going pick number 4 to the Arizona Cardinals. Malik Nabers to the Chargers at pick number 5. JJ McCarthy to 6 to the New York Giants. Roma Dunze to the Titans at 7. Dallas Turner at pick number 8 to the Atlanta Falcons. And that leaves Joe Alt on the board, the left tackle from Notre Dame. And to me, Bears fans, this would be an ideal scenario for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears. And personally, I would run to the podium and select left tackle Joe Alt out of Notre Dame. And to me, this would be a no-brainer. Of course, you still have guys like Jared Verse on the board. Of course, you could trade down and get a guy like Jackson Powers Johnson or Liatu Latu out of UCLA. But to me, you have a generational blue-collar left tackle prospect in Joe Alt. And I think if it failed this way, which I know a lot of you guys may comment down below on today's video, Keek on the Mic, and say there's no way in hell that this falls like this for the Chicago Bears in round 1 of the 2024 NFL Draft. But when I broke it down for you guys, this could very well be the way that round 1 plays out, especially within the top 10, unless the Arizona Cardinals decide to trade out of the top 10, or maybe we get a curveball. Maybe the Commanders decide to trade out of the top 10. Who knows what's going to happen in round 1 of the 2024 NFL Draft. But this would be an ideal scenario for the Chicago Bears to get your franchise quarterback in Caleb Williams with the number 1 overall pick. And at number 9, having another generational prospect, left tackle prospect in Joe Alt, a guy that can be your long-term left tackle option at pick number 9. To me, this would be perfect for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears. Once again, when you look at a guy like Joe Alt, he stands at 6'8", 322 pounds. And when I look at a guy like Joe Alt, Bears fans, he is the full package. He has the size, he has the speed, he has the strength, and the IQ to become one of the best tackles in the National Football League. This is a guy that started as a true freshman at Notre Dame, and he played more than 2,200 snaps in his 3-year career at Notre Dame University. Despite being 6'8", Bears fans, he's extremely athletic. He has good flexibility, quick footwork, and his balance and core strength is also very outstanding when you turn on the tape. And when you really think about it, I absolutely love a guy like Braxton Jones, especially considering that he was a 5th-round pick a couple of years ago, and he has turned into a starting caliber left tackle in the National Football League. But I just feel like a guy like Joe Alt would be a step above a guy like Braxton Jones. And can you imagine having an offensive line for the Chicago Bears that looks something like this? Joe Alt at left tackle, Tevin Jenkins at left guard, Coleman Shelton at the center position, Nate Davis at right guard, and Darnell Wright at right tackle. And I understand what you guys are thinking. Well, Keek, we still need to get another edge rusher to pair with Montez Sweat. We still need to get another wide receiver because, you know, Keenan Allen is 32 years old and only on a 1-year deal for the Chicago Bears. And Bears fans, I get it. That is all true. But let me ask you guys this. When is the last time we have seen a dominating offensive line for the Chicago Bears? I'll wait for you guys to answer that, because we have seen a very good defensive line for the Chicago Bears in recent memory. We have seen really good wide receivers for the Chicago Bears offense. But when is the last time we have put together within this organization in recent memory a very solid offensive line that can dominate opposing NFL defenses. To me, this is your opportunity to add a blue-collar player in Joe Alt, and now you have your tackles taken care of. You have Joe Alt at the left tackle. You have Darnell Wright at the right tackle. You still have Tevin Jenkins and Nate Davis, especially if those two guys can stay healthy. They are very solid guards in the National Football League. The only other position that would be kind of a question mark is the center position, but even having a guy like Coleman Shelton, a guy that has massive experience at the center position in the National Football League, a guy that has experience playing in Shane Waldron's offense. To me, this would be one of the best offensive lines we have seen in recent memory for the Chicago Bears. So I understand that we have other areas of need, but if Joe Alt happens to fall to 9, it should be a no-brainer for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears. You should run to the podium, not walk, but run to the podium and select left tackle Joe Alt out of Notre Dame. And to me personally, having a first round where you get Caleb Williams at number 1, a generational prospect, quarterback prospect out of USC, and left tackle Joe Alt, a generational left tackle prospect in Joe Alt, that would be an amazing night for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears. So personally, Bears fans, this would be a dream come true. So Bears fans, before I let you guys go, let me ask you guys this. If the draft actually fell this way and Joe Alt was available with the number 9 overall pick in the 2024 NFL draft, would you select him with that pick? Let me know down below in the comment section. But as always, make sure you continue to hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Keek on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, be back for all new Bears podcasts right here on Keek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and as always, bear down.
You've been listening to Keek on the Mic, a podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Thanks, guys, and bear down.